to it accordingly. This is because, in this case, it is about the very existence of our country. However, they can't be aware that Russia cannot be defeated on the battlefield. So they conduct more and more aggressive information attacks against us.
Потому что в этом случае речь идет уже о существовании нашей страны. Целью выбирают прежде всего, конечно, молодых.
As the prime target, they choose, of course, younger people and our young generation. And here they lie all the time as well. They turn historical facts upside down. They don't stop attacks on our Russian culture, our Orthodox Church, other religions and organizations of the country. Look at what they are doing with their own people. They destroy the notion of family, destroy cultural and national identity, abuse of children, even pedophilia are pronounced as normal, the norm of their way of life. I'd like to say to them, look at the Holy Scripture, other holy books. It's all said there, including the fact that family is the union of a man and a woman. But even those sacred texts are being reviewed now. It's just been announced that the Anglican Church plans at this point to look into an idea of gender-neutral God. What can I say? May God forgive them, for they have not known what they do. They turned a blind eye on political assassinations, on repressions of Kiev regime against dissidents, on abuse of the faithful. They spurred neo-Nazis to commit terror acts in the Donbass. Western academies and school trained officers of nationalist squads and supplied arms. I want to emphasize that even before the start of the special military operations, talks were already underway between Kiev and the West about supplying air defense systems, fighter jets and other heavy weaponry. We remember the Kiev regime's struggles to get nuclear weapons. They were public about it. US and NATO were quick to set up bases at their borders, secret biological laboratories. They used drills to get familiar with future battlefields. They prepared Kiev regime and the whole of enslaved Ukraine for a big war. The whole time as Donbass was on fire, when the bloodshed was happening and Russia was wholeheartedly, and I want to stress it, wholeheartedly, was longing towards peaceful resolution. They were playing with people's lives and used rigged playing cards. This awful way of deceit was tested multiple times before. They acted shamelessly and two-faced, destroying Yugoslavia, Iraq, Libya, Syria. They will never wash the shame away. Things like honor, trust, kindness is not for them. For long centuries of colonialism and dictatorship, they used to get the feeling that they can do everything. They got used to spitting on the whole world. Turns out that they even looked down upon their own people, because they deceived them as well, telling tales about being pro-peace and supportive of UN resolutions. The threat was increasing every day, and according to the information we are getting, there is no doubt left that by February 2022, everything was prepared for the next bloody action in Donbass, against which, may I remind you, the Kiev regime was thrown into action artillery, tanks and aircraft. We all remember very well the pictures of airstrikes against Donetsk. They started the war. We did everything to stop it. Sevastopol was next. I want to say it again. It was them who unleashed the war, and we used and are using the force to stop it. Those who planned a new attack against Donetsk, against Donbass, Luhansk, they understood very clear that the attack on Crimea and Sevastopol were their next step. And we knew it, we saw it, and now in Kiev, they talk openly about such far-reaching designs. They have opened up. They revealed what we knew very well anyway. We protect people's lives, our homeland, and the West's goal is unlimited power. I'm making this address at the time which we all know is difficult, watershed moment of our country. a time for cardinal, irreversible changes around the world, the most important historic events that will shape the future of our country and our people, when each of us bears a colossal responsibility. Since 2014, the people of Donbas have been fighting, defending their rights to live on their land, to speak their native language. They fought and did not give up in the conditions of blockade and constant shelling, undisguised hatred on the part of the Kiev regime. They believed and expected that Russia would come to their rescue.
Говорить на родном языке. Боролся и не сдавался в условиях блокады и постоянных обстрелов. Не скрывая, Россия придет на помощь.